Hey, how's it going, Habibis? I am going to be short and quick here. On my stream a few days ago, we discussed Small World. Now, if you guys didn't see my previous video, I'm actually using Small World in my Dark Magician deck recently as a searcher for Primite Ether Beryl, as well as other things. It's a huge consistency piece, and it's very, very practical to use if you know how to properly utilize Small World and bridge into the cards that you're trying to get to. So in this tutorial, hopefully I'll be able to go over how the card works, what the text means, because it's a very confusing text, and we'll also give some examples on how to find certain cards within the deck. So hopefully this is helpful for you guys. If you like the video, thumbs up it for me. And without further ado, how the heck do you use Small World? This is a question I get a lot, especially in my Dino videos, because we play Small World. I actually do have a small tutorial on how to play Small World in my How to Play Dinos combo guide. But I think I need to do a more in-depth look into Small World. Small World is one of the most confusing card texts of all time. It is very hard to decipher, and to somebody that's just playing the card for the first time, it could be overwhelming and it could almost turn you off to not want to play it because you don't know how to get to where you want to be. And knowing how to get to where you want to get to efficiently in your deck is very important, because this card can really get you just about any monster in your deck in a lot of cases, depending on your hand. Now let's read the card and let's talk about what it does, and then we're going to talk about specific lines for this deck and why we're playing it. So reveal one monster in your hand. Choose one monster from your deck that has exactly one of the same type, attribute, level, attack, or defense, and banish the revealed monster from your hand face down. Okay? So that's the first sentence. So essentially, you have a hand. It'd be nice if you have a hand here with Small World. But you have a hand and you have all these monsters, and that's why I play a lot of monsters. I like to make sure I'm not playing too many spells and traps. You know, in this particular deck, it might be better even to cut the IOCs and just play a third. I'm sorry, cut the preps and play 3 IOCs because it's better to have the monster. Anyways, though, so you have 5 cards in your hand. You activate Small World. You reveal 1 card in your hand. Okay. Then you take any monster from your deck that has exactly one of the following attribute, type, attack, defense, level, right? Type, attribute, level, attack, and defense, right? Okay. So let's say I activate Small World and I choose my Bestial Baldrake, okay? So now I'm going to pick a card in my deck that has exactly either a dark and only a dark, and it doesn't match anything else. So for instance, let's just do some practice here. I can't choose Bestial Baldrake and then choose Dark Magician, because Dark Magician has 2500 attack and Bestial Baldrake has 2500 attack, and they also both are dark monsters, right? So it has to be exactly one of the same attribute, type, attack, defense, level, okay? So I would choose Bestial Baldrake, and the obvious choice that comes to my mind right off the bat just would be Beryl. I would choose Beryl, would be my next thing. Now I'll tell you guys later on in the video, or later on here, I'll tell you, the thing I'm usually searching for off of Small World is Primite Ether Beryl, okay? But in this scenario, I'm just trying to show you guys. So Baldrake can then bridge to Beryl from the deck, okay? But that doesn't mean we add Beryl. No, because this is just fulfilling the first criteria of the card. I'm just trying to show you guys how it works. So because Beryl and Bestial Baldrake are both dragons and nothing else, they don't share attack, they don't share defense, they don't share attribute, they don't share level, they're just both dragons, you can bridge them with one another for Small World. So Small World, Baldrake into Beryl. Now let's read the next sentence in Small World. Okay. So banish the revealed monster from your hand face down. So we're going to banish Baldrake, okay, from our hand. Then add from the deck to your hand 1 monster that has exactly one of the same type, attribute, level, attack, or defense as the monster chosen from the deck. And banish the card chosen from the deck face down, okay? So we chose Ether Beryl. So now what we can do is we can add one card from the deck that has one of this exactly the same type, attribute, level, attack, and defense as Ether Beryl. Okay? So what that means is I can add something that's a level 4. I can add something that has 1600 attack. 1600 attack, such as Magician's Rod. Magician's Rod has exactly one thing that matches, which is the attack. I could add something with 0 defense, such as Droll and Lockbird, right? I can add a dragon, so this could bridge me to any bestial, right? If you're playing like a heavy bestial package, you could go into Bestial Lubellion, for instance, or any bestial, right? Earth, I could grab Maxi, because it matches, it has exactly the attribute and only the attribute. So that's an example of it, of how the card works, right? So you're basically trying to, it's a matching game, okay? You're taking a card from your hand and you're matching it with a card in your deck, and then you're matching a card in your deck, that chosen card from your deck, and you're matching it with any card that you want. So you really need to think this through, right? So we can do some practice, right? So let's do a different one. Let's say we small world and we small world this Maxi, okay? So we small world Maxi, and the bridge to this Maxi, let's see, what is it? So we need something that's either a level 2, has 500 attack, has 200 defense, or is an Earth. Yeah, this is a bad example because, once again, your only option here is Ether Beryl, because they both share the attribute, right? But let's say we do Engraver instead, right? Because the same thing would happen. You'd go small world, Maxi, you'd banish the Maxi, you target Ether Beryl, and then Ether Beryl, you'll get a card that matches one of the criterias from it, okay? And then also you banish the Ether Beryl from the deck, and then you'd add a Bestial, or you'd add the Maxi or whatever, okay? But let's say we do Engraver. Let's do Engraver. So small world, you banish Engraver from your hand, okay? And now you can target a light monster. You can target a monster, a fiend. You're going to be targeting Nibiru, right? Because we don't really... oh, level 6. These are level 6s, actually. So you can bridge from here. This is a good one. This is actually a really good one. You can go small world, banish Engraver, okay? Engraver can bridge to a Bestial, banish any Bestial from your deck, probably not Magnamut, and then the Bestials can bridge you into Ether Beryl. And Ether Beryl is the primary reason why I'm playing this, okay? So getting to Ether Beryl is obviously very huge for a Primite Dark Magician deck. And if you can get your second bridge to be a Bestial, then you'll always be able to get to Ether Beryl. The beauty of the small world in this particular deck, the way it's constructed, you can almost always get to Ether Beryl if you need to. Almost always with the cards in your hand. So that's huge, that's very important, because we are trying to get to this card. So yeah, hopefully that helps, hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. This is a great card when you really practice it. So my best advice to you would be to copy a deck like this, go into yugioh Omega, and just like practice. Put Small World in your hand with Diabell Star and see where it gets you, right? Practice all those things. Hopefully this makes sense. Like, we can keep doing practices, so like Small World will get rid of the Fua, okay? And we actually just did this earlier. Fua is a wind, and something else that bridges from Fua is Droll, because Droll is a wind as well. And they don't match anything else, right? They're not the same level. They're not the same attack and defense. They're not the same, what's the other thing? They're the same attribute, right? Oh, and they're not the same type. So it needs to be exactly one thing. That's the key to this. They need to be exactly one thing that matches. Type, attribute, attack, and defense level, right? So Fua matches with Droll because they're both wind. And then Droll is a spellcaster. Droll is a spellcaster, right? So because Droll's a spellcaster, Droll can get you to Magician's Souls and get you to Magician's Rod. It gets you to Dark Magician. Maybe you got a Drill Beam in your hand. It can get you to Diabell Star, right? A lot of great things that it can get you to. It could also get you to Ash Blossom, right? Why could it get you to Ash Blossom? Because Ash and Droll share exactly the same attack. They share the same attack and nothing else. So we can get you to Ash Blossom. So Small World into Fua is a great option, right? We'll do one more. Let's do one more. We already did a Light Fiend with Engraver, so let's do... We already did Ether Beryl, kind of. Let's see. Bestial. Okay, let's do it from a Bestial from the hand. Last one we'll do. So Small World, Bestial Magnamut. Oh, did we already do this? I think we already did this, actually, right? Because it's a Dark and a Dragon, so... And 2,500 attack. I think we already did this. Anyways, though, let's do Magician Souls. Okay. Small World, Magician Souls. Okay. So now, what do you target with Magician Souls? We can't target Droll because they share the same spellcaster type as well as the same attack and defense. So can't target Droll. You could target Ash Blossom. You cannot target Magician's Rod because they both have the same type and attribute. You could target Ether Beryl because they share the same defense. Magician Souls and Ether Beryl share the same defense. You could target a Bestial. You can target a Bestial, yes. And like we said earlier, if you can get a Bestial to be your bridge from the deck, you can always get to Ether Beryl, so that'd probably be your best option, right? Target a Bestial, get to Ether Beryl. You can target Ash, and then Ash can get you to Droll. It's really probably about it. You probably shouldn't target Ash. Yeah, I think it could only get you to Droll in this situation. Yeah, nothing else. Anyways, though, yeah, you definitely want to go Magician Souls, target Ether. I'm sorry, target a Bestial and get you to Ether Beryl. But I hope if you learn anything from this, guys, it's very situational. It all depends on what you're looking for. It depends on what's in your hand, what you're trying to make, what hand information you have on your opponent's hand, and just kind of the combos that you're trying to set up for that turn. So hopefully that makes sense. If you guys enjoyed this video, thumbs up it for me. I really think Small World's a great card. If you can practice with it and get the hang of it, it can really open up a world of plays for you guys, and it adds so much consistency to a 60 card deck in general, especially a 60 card DM deck. But anyways, peace and love, Habibis. Hope this was helpful. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.